Alright, welcome back to Outpost 2-1. So, quick little update on the outdoor rabbits. We gotta get rid of all this stuff right here. But, quick little update. So, I wanted to do a little bit of an expansion just because I did add one extra rabbit in there. So, I wanted to kind of just increase their space a little bit. But, I kind of left a little bit of an opening there, that way I could drop hay or whatever on the inside. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to keep that like that. I did, however, go through and try to make sure that there was a little bit of a deterrent if any predator wanted to get in there. I did kind of like a makeshift barbed wire around the middle of it. That way, anything that wanted to get a little too curious about what was in there would be hopefully deterred. Not quite sure if I'm going to leave that like that. I might close it up. I'm not really sure, but we'll see. Anyways, quick little introduction into our newest set of rabbits here. Let's get you guys in here. So that little batch of rabbits, there is 8 total. We lost 2. We had both of them fell through the grate, which we will be correcting that for future reference. But we still have 8 healthy looking babies out of my daughter's rabbit. So yeah, that's always a good thing. And then we have these loud, obnoxious pigs next to me that act like they don't eat anything. But yes, our little rabbit operation that we have going on here is actually not horrible. Like, we're making progress. 3 successful breedings. Like I said, there was one unintentional breeding, but it was still successful. So, yeah, the rabbits are one of our main, let's call it a food source right now. Let's go take a look at the second food source. Okay, so the chickens are our second main food source. Right now the food source is just eggs. I gotta get in here, get this cleaned up again. I've been doing it about every week. Now that summer's just about here, I'm probably gonna start doing that more. But yeah, I gotta get this cleaned up in here a bit, get some fresh hay down. There is 6 guinea hens inside of here, but the rest are chickens, so yeah, we might get some more meat birds at some point, but right now our chicken population is primarily eggs, which we're averaging a good amount of eggs, so I can't complain there. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to give you guys a little bit of an inside look as to what else we have going on here. We do have lambs or sheep. Not quite sure as to what we're going to do with them quite yet. And then obviously the pigs. But the chicken and rabbits are definitely our 2 main primary food source. So yeah, thoughts and opinions on that one are always welcome.